Most times when you hear of people giving up police orderly, you could hear other very reasonable and valid reasons why they give up or why they say no to them. And those reasons could be considered by their citizens as worthy enough to drop the police orderly. But when the wife of the vice president is rejecting her police orderly just because of a very mundane reason, trust me, it didn't take time for Nigerians to turn up and begin to give her flashbacks. Now, the wife of the vice president of Nigeria, Hajia Nana Kajim Shettima, is said to have rejected the police orderly provided for her by the authorities. Now, she did this for some very, very mundane reasons, and to some people, her reasons were quite unbelievable, ridiculous, outdated, and insecure. And probably her reasons for those particular actions, when you look at it, I could test a little bit of jealousy in it, but I do not want to say it is because who am I? Yes. Now, she said that her reasons is because the police order is very beautiful and single. Yes, you heard me right. Her reasons again, she said her police order is very beautiful and single. And I'm like trying to digress a bit. Why would you judge someone because of how they look? You get. Now you're denying this woman of her job simply because you have insecurity issues that per se I want to get into, but I would rather not because of the category of persons we're talking about here. But you're rejecting someone from a job she has been doing for, let's say, more than a year or two, and to have gotten to the level she got to even be the police order of the wife of the vice president, she needs to have some rank. I don't know, those in the police industry could really tell us what it is. But her reasons to Nigerians, trust me, did not really go down well with everyone. As it was said that even if the lady is beautiful, that probably the wife of the vice president is having insecurity issues. She doesn't trust her husband. She doesn't want another woman to come into their matrimonial home. As who don't know the vice president, he would literally take another wife. But let me digress one more time. The lady is not living particularly in the same bedroom with them. She's just there as a guard to follow the vice president's wife wherever she goes to. Like, I'm guarding you. This is me being your Moses and you being my Israelite, and I'm taking you everywhere you want to go to for courtesy's sake and for the category of person she is. Okay, but then she's rejecting her because she feels that she's going to be a threat to her marriage. Okay, so other Nigerians began talking, and someone says it's actually a criminal act because these people are trying to cover up. Maybe they're trying to give us things for the social media for us to see and for us not to judge their political misconceptions. Okay, who doesn't know Baba Shetima? As long as the lady is beautiful, he would literally take her up as a wife. Trust me, he could take up to 4 wives. Okay. Now, everyone is shouting that she has rejected her police orderly. She has rejected her police orderly. Let's leave the woman who is insecure of her marriage, even now that her husband has become the 002 of the Federation. Kajim Shettima's wife is something to laugh about. I was even thinking this is an AY show, but then I realized it was happening live, where she was rejecting a police orderly for being very beautiful and single. If she really admires her for being single and beautiful, maybe she should take the bold step of divorcing her husband to be single and probably visiting a makeup studio just to be beautiful. Okay, that was too much shade on our vice president's wife. Let's keep it tatted. Okay. I feel she is not just insecure, but she's jealous. Because why would you deny somebody of her job because you feel she's too beautiful for your liking? That's you saying Jesus is too good for God. Everyone compliments each other. Even God made us in his own image to compliment him. So stop being a hater. Okay, I'm going to actually take that message to her when next we sit down to have a chat. Okay, she doesn't know what she's doing, as instead of her to organize other women in Nigeria and focus on establishing them to establish others, she is here rejecting a police orderly. Well, who am I to say? She can reject as many as she can, but she should not drive alone and enter my street. Okay, I will tell her not to also drive alone into your street. Nigerians at this point need more than this unnecessary social media drama. We had enough during the campaigns of the All Progressive Congress, and now their wives. First, it was Remy being in a meeting that she wasn't supposed to be there. Now we have Nana giving us silly excuses why she doesn't want to have a police orderly. These people should just stop using us to catch crews. We are bigger than this. These women have no mandate, they have no policy, they have nothing to back them up in government. Personally, I feel they just want to come here, have another 88 them, make some money, and then they are moving. I'm not even sure they want to make some. They want to make all the money. This drama of social media, are they not tired? Why is she acting like she's the only one who has been given a beautiful police orderly before? Please, she should just say her mind and let us hear word on this social media. It's not everything now that is what's opening, because some of the posts could just literally make you angry when you see these people's reaction in some cases. Well, what is my own? I am a Nigerian. If she doesn't want a beautiful person, please, she should send the lady to my house, but she should be sure to pay the lady her salary. Don't mind that woman. Her insecurities are sitting deep into her blood. She should tell us the main reasons for her reject, and not because the lady is beautiful and single. When has being single become a crime? I have been single for 3 years and my mother hasn't chased me from her house. So why would somebody lose her job or not be entitled to a job because she is single? It is only in Nigeria when being single now is a crime. God, when? Okay, let's not wish to be single. Okay, the vice president's wife is just being over dramatic. Looking at it categorically, this particular case is not supposed to be on the face of social media. It's her choice, but I think the way she handled it, she just wants to be in the face of everybody. Maybe because Remy has been taking up social media front, she wants to also know what it feels like being in face of social media. Please, they should go and sit down. Okay. Please, she should stop acting like though she is a saint. Was she expecting the lady to be ugly? But just in case they want ugly people, they can come and carry me. I need the job more than they also need it. Police orderly this, police orderly that. To enter police force, you have to be single. To come out too, you have to be single. To get a job, you have to be single. All these single things going on in Nigeria. Please, these people should not make people miss their future husband. If Shettima is the future husband of the... Okay, let me read this again. If Shettima is the future husband destined for the police order, then who is Nana to object? Okay.